Hello everybody, my name is Peter Vandenberg and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about a topic that I think a lot of you are very familiar with already, and that is the topic of anxiety. Anxiety is that feeling that we get when our chest feels really tight, our heart rate starts to speed up, we notice that we start to breathe very short, very shallow. What often happens is our brain starts to feel foggy, and we might even find that it becomes more and more difficult to concentrate. Our thinking definitely speeds up, and a lot of our thoughts become very negative and irrational. And even though we might know that some of these thoughts are completely irrational, we somehow can't stop these thoughts from happening. One of the times that we notice these thoughts a lot is maybe at nighttime as we are trying to fall asleep. Well, I would like to let you know that you are not alone. In fact, 28% of all people report struggling with feelings of anxiety, stress, and panic. That's almost 1/3 of all people. Anxiety can have a very negative impact on our life. It can impair our ability to concentrate and to remember, especially short-term memory can be compromised. It can also compromise our immune system, leading to infections, disease, colds, flu, and things like that. It can really drain our energy supply and make it much more difficult for us to function at work or in our relationships. It can often cause problems with communication and with how we regulate our emotions in our relationships. In a nutshell, anxiety can really drain our happiness and our joy, making us feel despondent, like there's no hope. There are many mechanisms involved with the process of anxiety and panic. And two of the brain mechanisms are the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. When we feel overwhelmed or when we feel like we can't face the future, there's a threat, like there's something that really scares us, what happens is these brain mechanisms send specific neurotransmitters to glands that are on top of our kidneys. These glands are called the adrenal glands. And what they do is they secrete stress hormones. And you might have heard of some of these stress hormones. One of them is the hormone cortisol, and the other one is adrenaline. What these stress hormones do is they help activate the sympathetic nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system really is just another name for the fight or flight response. The fight or flight response is that mechanism that kicks in when you perceive that there's a threat, that there's danger outside. Often this threat is emotional. It's a fear response, or it's about worrying about something that might happen. What happens when the fight or flight mechanism kicks in is our thinking tends to speed up. Unfortunately, a lot of this thinking is very negative and very irrational. So even though this fight or flight mechanism was designed to keep us safe and to protect us, in many ways it can also hold us back, impair our ability to enjoy life and to live fully. There are a number of solutions or treatments for anxiety, and the treatment that we focus on is integrative psychotherapy. What integrative psychotherapy does is it helps you calm your nervous system, letting your nervous system know that it is okay, that you are okay. We do this through a combination of techniques. One of them is cognitive behavioral therapy. Another one is integrative body psychotherapy, and another one is hypnotherapy. We combine these modalities to help you calm your mind, calm your body, and also to develop ways of coping with anxiety and of challenging some of those negative beliefs, maybe beliefs that have been there for many years. And many times these beliefs don't serve us any longer. They actually end up holding us back. I would like to invite you to contact me if you have any questions about this short demonstration today, about anxiety and how the body and the mind are connected. And if you're ready to go ahead and book your appointment, please feel free to do so by clicking on the button on this page or by dropping me an email or leaving me a voicemail. I look forward to hearing from you. I'd like to thank you for taking your time to watch this DVD demonstration.